If you are a human being, you have fear encoded in your biology, in your DNA, and fear can stop you dead in your tracks if you don't know how to handle it. And fear can prevent you from taking actions, and actions create the results you have in your life. So, if you don't know how to handle fear, you're not going to be able to create what you want to create in your life. But fortunately, it is super simple to dissolve your fear once you learn how to do it. And in this video, we're going to show you how to get rid of 99% of the fear that most people are dealing with. And in this day and age, with all this stimulation and all these problems that people didn't used to deal with, I mean, there's a lot of great things, but there's a lot of problems too. People are fearing all types of stuff that they don't need to stress about to the degree that they're stressing about. And you definitely don't want it holding you back from creating what you want to create. So this is the second biggest thing that I see stopping people from creating the wealth they want to create. So that's why it's video number 2 in the Why You're Not Rich Yet series. And fear. In the past, we were running away from lions and running away from snakes and danger and needed to sprint to get dinner sometimes. And there's a reason why we have fear in our DNA, right? But in this day and age, people are fearing all types of stuff that is just, it's extremely unhealthy having these high levels of fear. And if you fear too much, not only is it going to stop you from taking action, it's also going to drain your energy and really hurt every area of health. So it is very simple to dissolve fear, though, because the type of fear that doesn't really help us is the fear of what could be, right? There's the type of fear that you need to run from danger. And then there's the type of fear where you're just thinking about stuff that could happen, right? What if this person rejects me? What if this person judges me, makes fun of me? What if I get fired? What if there's a new strain of COVID that's a billion times stronger and then someone nukes the world? You know, like, it's possible some of those things can happen, but 99% of what people fear isn't even real. And it's in the future. But what happens when you fear something that is important to you? Because fun fact, every successful person has a degree of fear towards the things they care about most, right? An example of this, Lady Gaga. Another example, Steph Curry. You can watch videos of them describing fear. It's so amazing the way they put it. But Lady Gaga, voice of an angel, right? I mean, if you listen, you don't have to like her music, but you gotta be like, wow, her voice is just incredible, you know? And she's a superstar. And before her shows, she talks about, to this very day, she gets terrified. And when she was new in her career, she would cry before she got on stage, right? Because she was so scared. But the moment she started singing, all the fear was gone. And she was just immersed in the music. Steph Curry, one of the greatest champions, living legend in the sport of basketball, best shooter, from my humble opinion, that's ever played the game of basketball. And he talks about before games, oftentimes he'll start shaking, like his whole body will start shaking just because of how much fear he has, you know, especially before like playoff championship games. And he's won a lot of championships in the biggest stage in basketball. But he says the same thing. Once the game starts, it's gone. And he's just focused on winning. He's focused on scoring. He's focused on stopping the other team. And his fear is gone. So there is the key. You just need to face it. The antidote for fear in one word is face it. That's really, it's so simple to go over most of y'all's heads. But like I keep saying, the most powerful and important things are the simple, right? And if you don't face your fear, you're going to stress out about all types of stuff that you don't need to stress about. And you're going to miss out on your passions and the things you care about most in your life if you don't face it. So there's 2 acronyms that are super popular in the space about how to deal with fear. A lot of people who talk about it say you have 2 choices. First acronym, fear everything and run. So if you just run away from all your fears, you're not going to get rid of fear. In fact, it's going to make it way worse. It's just going to grow, and then you're going to be fearing more and more stuff that doesn't even happen, right? But the other acronym for fear and the other choice you have is to face everything and rise, right? So there's your choice. You have a choice. You can fear everything and run and just be in a state of denial, in a state of stress, or you can face everything and rise and actually do what you want to do with your life, live your passions, live with love. And I can tell you from firsthand experience, I was terrified of coaching, and now it's one of my favorite things to do. It doesn't even feel like work to me almost all the time. I was scared of recording videos, but now I love it. It is these two things are way cooler than any job I've had before, you know? So yeah, those are your two options. You can fear everything and run, stress the heck out, miss your passions in this lifetime, or you can face everything and rise, right? So that's the second biggest area I see keeping people from being successful, being rich, and doing the things they want to do. But this 9-step series is actually becoming a 10-step series. And in the next video, the third biggest thing I see stopping people is also related to fear, but it's based on their identity. And if you're like, man, this is so conceptual, when are we going to get practical? All right, video 5 is all about picking winning opportunities that create the best returns, least effort. Motivations give you a really practical system on how to cause action. Leverage is all about actions you can take to get more done with less time. So if you're like, man, this is all so conceptual, well, I've helped so many people become millionaires and multiply their income, and I've seen this stop so many people. And I've seen this stop so many people from doing what they want to do in their life. So I'm saying it from experience. And if you want to see what's stopping people from being successful, then a lot of it is big picture concepts. But then there's going to be a lot of practical stuff coming up in the series too. And I'm telling you, once you understand this stuff, success is inevitable. And by success means a state of achievement. So it definitely works for money, but this works for all areas of your life. So I'm very grateful that you're learning how to create this success and apply this in your life. Definitely subscribe to this channel for more content. Also, give me your feedback. If you want to hear any specific topics, if you want to hear, maybe you see how this can be clearer and more effective, or maybe you're just mad and you want to tell me that you think I'm wrong. Whatever it is, throw it in the comments. We'll address it. And yeah, like I said, if you learn these 10 things that are keeping you from being wealthy, once you understand them, success is inevitable. So I really hope you make it through it all and make it happen in your life. So see you in the next video.